Now, you had something you wanted to ask me.
Right.
All right, what was that you wanted to ask me?
Okay, after we're done taping here, can I ask if you would allow me and Tom to tape a segment of the Scary Perry and Tom B show at your studio?
That thing's still on?
You still doing Tomb?
Scary Perry and Tom B show. Not Tomb. Tom B. Tom Brennan. Tom
Wait
B,
a second.
The Tom B show.
Many times you said you will never come over to my place again.
I remember
and
that.
now you want to use my studio to record your show.
Well, it's...
Tom put you up to this? Is
Yes.
Tom still there?
Tom's here, right?
Look, it's not about that.
When are you guys taping this?
Hopping around studios.
When are you taping? When are you
Let go of
taping?
my neck.
Sorry. When are you taping?
Well, we'd like
Yeah,
to
when do you want to tape?
You know, conveniently, it would be great tonight since Perry's already in town.
Where's Tom B? Are you in town?
No, he's in New York.
Quincy wants to see. Oh, you're in New York. Quincy's in New York.
Stop
He went to the
talking about
Grammy.
Quincy.
You should quit teasing
Quincy's
him.
not involved with Tom ever again.
Tom, I'm gonna let him know you're in town. He wants to see him.
I don't give a shit.
All right. Has nothing to do with
That
you, dude.
motherfucker raped my publicist.
Their relationship has nothing to do with you, and you don't need to be jealous.
No, you don't.
Take that.
Tom still likes you, and Quincy still likes you. And you know something I heard? Quincy told me in many songs that when he rapes Tom, he thinks about raping you.
Well, guess what? It's never going to happen again. He's never going to see Tom again. He's never going to see me, ever.
You don't know that. You can't
You know.
predict.
Tom, are you still in the same place?
Can I say one thing? And this is interesting. You say, may I please say one thing? You're asking me a favor, and you keep talking over me. Here's the funny thing. You say there's no way that Tom will ever see Quincy again. You say that no way will that ever happen. Recently, you said you would never come to my studio again. And now you're begging me, willing to suck my cock to use my studio.
I never said that I would suck your dick.
Yeah, I think you did.
Tom, I think we're done. We're
All right.
done.
All right. So you're done.
Perry, can I talk to you privately, Perry, for a second?
All right. Well, listen. Anyway, Mole, go with him.
Get away from me with that.
We can't hear with.
Get away from me.
With what?
We got to record this.
What's going on with Tom? Put it on speaker. We can't hear
Yeah, we
it.
can't hear with.
Put it on speaker. Put it on speaker.
Only 20 minutes and then we're out.
Put it on speaker.
20 minutes.
Put it on speaker.
20 minutes. No, I'm not putting it on speaker.
Why?
What do I get out of the deal?
What does he get out of the deal?
Tell Tom put it on speaker
Put it on
or no deal.
All right, you're on speaker again.
Okay.
Yeah. What do I get out of the deal, Tom?
I was afraid of this.
I'll tell you what. We'll give you first option to air the show.
Oh, you know what you should do is you should work out a deal with Quincy.
Never.
You know, we're not.
Don't ever bring up that immoral.
Yeah. Don't ever.
despicable-
You said the same thing about my studio, and now you've changed your mind on that. So he could very easily change his mind. Because you know what? We hear the bad side of what happened over in England. There had to be some tender moments. Tom, was everything so bad in England when
He
you were?
loved you very
He
much.
still cares about you.
It's all wrong what he did to Tom.
How?
Look, all right. You know, in all honesty, there are a couple of nice moments, but overall,
Knew it. I knew it.
You like him.
You
You
buzz,
like
take
him.
you away.
Tommy and Jake you away. Sitting up a tree. R-A-P-I-N-G. First comes love, then comes
All right.
raping,
Is there-
then comes
I
Tom
took it
getting
off
raped in the
speakerphone.
South.
Why? Why'd you take it off speaker? We can't hear.
Repeat what you just said.
I don't understand why Perry is the most mature out of the three of you.
I don't either.
Where it has to.
He looks the oldest, and he's put on a lot
That's
of
why
weight.
he looks real
Look at
old.
I
that.
didn't put on a lot of
Yeah,
weight.
you did.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you
you're not
did.
tall and you're really wide.
He's putting on mass, not weight.
It's
Exactly,
fat.
it's mass.
It's
It's
fat.
mass.
Look at how thin I
That's
look.
fat.
Yeah, really?
That's real fat.
I've lost 35 pounds.
From what? 310? Whoa!
And you want to use my studio?
Can we joke?
No, it's not
I
funny.
mean, you joke about me being
Okay,
fat.
It's
but you are fat.
disgusting. It's immoral.
You're a slob.
It's disgusting.
And you add
You
that
stink.
You add that oily, greasy Italian skin to this fat, slobby
this
body.
beautiful olive oil skin.
Oh, geez, look at this shirt, Scaremaster. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's a little dirty and a little sweaty because
Got
I'm
more oil in
wearing
the
it.
Middle East.
It's not Middle East oil, scumbag. It's Italian olive oil.
I know.
Well, anyway, so this was fun. So,
Scaremaster, that shirt really looks really horrifying. I'm telling you. You're like...
Do I still have to deal with you two like this?
if you don't want to, no, we go.
Tom,
No, if you
what do we
don't want to deal with us, I'll leave.
what do we do?
I would like to work out. Perry, I really would like it if you could work out some kind of.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
All right, can I ask one thing? I would consider it, but I have to say one thing right off the bat. You can record there, but Perry is not allowed to try to kiss me ever again.
Oh,
And you have to go on a date with Quincy.
Oh, my God.
And
That's the rule that breaks it. You have to try to kiss me.
If you try to kiss me,
I didn't try to kiss you.
This foot is
Remember
gonna go down
when
your throat.
remember when you had that memorial for me when you told people I was dead and then you kissed me?
And you grabbed me like a bear and you
Bullshit.
picked me up off
You're
the
a
ground.
liar.
You
Mole, what
frickin'
happened?
Okay. Scaremaster said,
only got
I've
a few
often...
more
I remember what happened. And tell me if I'm wrong. Scaremaster got up on stage and said, I oft-times think of the love that Quincy and Tom share.
No, I
and
didn't
I
say
do
that.
seek such love
not
with
say
you,
that.
Dan Barney. And then he shoved
that
his
is
tongue down your throat.
immoral and disgusting as anything I've ever heard. Well, listen.
Do I have to deal with this, Tom?
Or you don't have to deal with anything. I'll see you later. Nice to see
Do
you.
you want to pay the $1,000 for the other studio? Because we can do that. But
I would rather do that. I'm seriously.
Okay.
I would rather do that than deal with this crap.
All right, see you later then, buddy. I'd see you.
you have $1,000.
No, I don't.
$1,000 each.
Tom, Barris, get over here.
said no.
Get over here. Get over here right now.
He's gonna try to kiss you, Dan. Hey, there's a guy that's trying to kiss me. Can you stop him?
Please.
Please, can I kindly ask for you to return? Guess what? These guys, I can't deal with this shit anymore.
If we just get this done, we can just get this out, and then we don't have to deal with it again.
Where are you going, Perry? Where are you going?
Hey, can I get security over here? What's going on, dude? This guy
Lower
can't
your
just walk in
voice.
here. He's not fighting,
Lower your
and he's trying to
voice.
kiss me.
I'm not trying.
I don't want to be kissed by you, Perry.
He's the kissing bandit.
God, you're disgusting.
Yeah, will you try to kiss me and I'm disgusting?
Nice. He's gonna try to kiss me again.
I'm not gonna try to. You
Watch
try
out,
to
dude.
kiss
It's the
me.
kissing
Hey,
bandit.
be careful. Come on through. I'll watch and make sure he doesn't kiss you.
Simply Done, the podcast network.
Do I need to put headphones on or no? Why can't I hear you talk? Hold on. Hello. Testing 2, 3, 4. I'm talking. Hello. Okay, what's going on over there? Okay, what's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm talking in the mic. Don't put my face up against the mic. Talk in the mic. In the microphone. Talking in the microphone. Talking in the microphone. Can you hear me?
Well, we have a big show today.
Yes.
Do you know what's going on today?
I don't know if I can say it properly, so why don't you tell me?
Okay, well, this is fun because if you heard at the end of last week's podcast, Perry was on the show along with Mole, and Perry asked me if Tom and he could use my studio
Oh, yes, I remember that.
to record another podcast of the Scary Perry and Tom show.
If I remember correctly, did he offer to blow you for that? And you said no?
Mary Jane, that isn't funny. It isn't funny at all. I can't believe that you've already forgotten what happened to me less than 13 months ago. Now, I'm not going to bring up his name again, but it really isn't that hard to figure out. It's the same son of a bitch that we've been talking about. But this somebody pulled a scam on me by telling people that I had died. Then he held a phony memorial service where he lured me in so he could kiss me on the mouth. So I don't need to talk about this dude. But to show what type of guy I am, even after everything that he pulled on me, when he needed me, I said yes to him when he asked if he could use Simply Don, the podcast network studios at a secret location in West Hollywood, California. For some reason, this dolt really believes that this Scary Perry and Tom show is the ticket that's going to get him to the top. But I've seen his old comedy Pure Rock Resurrections. They were terrible. The best shows were the ones that Mole and myself were on.
Absolutely.
The other great ones from that collection, he did a great one with Judy Chinchada.
Yeah, she's always a winner.
Yeah. I was spoken of highly by the two of them. But maybe the greatest one, even better than when the big three were on with him, is when he was on with Sam Kinnison's brother, Bill Kinnison.
Oh, and didn't he proposition to have intercourse with the 12-year-old daughter in that show?
It wasn't that he said intercourse, but he would like to marry her. And he thought he was like joking around. And Bill Kinnison seriously was pissed as can be, saying, "Oh, I'm not laughing here. I'm not laughing." It is like the ultimate in stupidity. And so it's funny. You know what I should do? I should try to figure out a way to put those out. Let's get to this thing. This is the second test show of the Scary Perry and Tom show. I will tell you this. I am sure Tom had some plans for this show. As you see, right from the beginning of the show, Perry seems like he doesn't know where he is. But I guarantee you, no matter what you're thinking, there's no way you can think, wow, I knew that was going to happen.
Absolutely.
All right, Mary Jane?
Take it away.
Simply Don, the podcast network.
Coming to you pre-recorded from Simply Don, the podcast network studios at a secret location in West Hollywood, California. It's the Scary Perry Tom Show. And here is your host, Scary Perry and Tom.
It's called the Scary Perry and Tom B Show. Why did you screw that up?
Okay, listen. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it again.
It's technically the Scary Perry and Tom B Show.
Can you work with that? This is your show, not me.
Well, if it's not your show, don't fuck it up.
I think there's a nicer way to say that, Perry. Don, this is a big deal for Perry and I. We tried this once before. It didn't really work out so well, so we really want things to sound as good as they possibly can. And getting one of the hosts' name wrong, it kind of puts us off to a bad start.
Okay, I'll try it one more time. If this doesn't work, blend the two together and you make something come out. Recorded from Simply Don, the podcast network studios at a secret location in West Hollywood, California, the place where immoral comedy becomes funny. It's the Scary Perry and Tom Show. And now, here's your host of the show, Scary Perry and Tom.
It's, again, Scary Perry and the Tom B Show.
Okay, so
Stop
I'll just say that.
saying it
I'll just say that part. It's the Scary Perry and Tom Show.
Scary Perry and Tom B Show. Stop being such a jagoff.
Well, guess who's not going to do it now?
Okay, that's not what we want. Let's not disrespect our gracious host. He is allowing us to use his studio. I think you accurately corrected him by clarifying it's the Scary Perry and Tom B Show, not Tomb. And boy, I could murder the guy that did the artwork for the show. But our audience knows our names. I'm sure they're anxiously awaiting what we have in store. So, Perry, let's just chalk it up and move forward from there.
Thank you.
All right, I'm not going to talk anymore.
All right, Don. Well, thank you again. It's always great to have you be a part of things. So, Perry, you're technically the lead host on the show. Why don't you start us off?
How do we want to start this show off?
Well, as the host of the show and the former host of the Comedy Pure Resurrection, I was hoping you would have had that covered. We even did a dress rehearsal earlier.
Forgive me.
Why don't we do this? I know Don gave us an intro already, but why don't you welcome the audience to the show and set things up?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Scary Perry and Tom B Show.
A lot of people listen to this in the afternoon and in the morning. You really want to say good evening?
That's actually a fair point. Why don't you try that again?
Well, if it's in the afternoon, good afternoon. Good morning.
You should probably talk into the mic.
Well,
All right, I'm out of it. Tom, this is yours.
Thank you, Don. I guess I'll start things off here. Perry, it's great to be back on the show with you, even though technically I'm not in the same room with you. Truth be told, I'm actually in New York in my apartment. I've got a little home studio set up here, and we're connecting via an ISDN line, so it makes things a little easier. I probably should have thought of this back when I was doing the wrap-up show. It would have saved me quite a bit of money and some wear and tear in my car, but I'm really happy to be back with you, Perry, and doing another Scary Perry and Tom B Show.
Thank you. It's great hearing your voice and doing another episode of the Scary Perry and Tom B Show with you too, as well, Mr. B. How's things over there on the east side of the U.S. of A?
Well, things are cold. It is winter. Our winters are a little more extreme than what you're used to out there in L.A. Now, technically, this is what we'd like to call a test show in the industry. All talk shows go through this process in the early stages before they get picked up or sold or even shopped around in our case, but that's what this is, a test show. So please keep that in mind when listening. We might not be as fully polished as other shows. We definitely have some kinks we need to work out, as you've already heard. But we're both broadcast professionals, and we'd love for you to give us a chance here. And if you like what you hear, let us know on social media, and maybe we can do more of them.
Thank you.
Now, we did do one show prior to this. That was our pilot episode, and it was recorded live with mixed results. And I wanted to be able to use that episode to pitch around town, but things got a little out of hand, and a lot of language was used, which we were trying to avoid. And on that note, I think now would be a good time to tell people what we're all about. There might be some new listeners who didn't hear our first show, so why don't you tell our audience the basic tenets of the Scary Perry and Tom B Show and what we're all about?
Well, this show that we're going to be taping is going to be a slight episode about up-and-coming films that are out right now. That are
No, I don't mean specifically what we're going to be covering on today's show, even though we do have a very exciting segment called Scary Perry's Road to the Academy Awards, which we'll get to in a bit, but the show overall, what we're about. What are we trying to put out there with the Scary Perry and Tom B Show?
Oh, what you and I are about personally?
No. That's not what I mean at all. I mean why we wanted to do the show in the first place, which was your idea, by the way. You were sick and tired of all the immorality that was featured on the Big Three podcasts. You enjoyed our times on the wrap-up show, and you wanted to do something with me, and you even came up with the name for the show. So just to remind you, the Scary Perry and Tom B Show features comedy without immorality and no talk about personal lives.
I'll get into that right now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the show Scary Perry and the Tom B Show is no longer about personal matters and immoral talk about things that have happened in our lives personally. It's about Hollywood business, about films, about Hollywood stars, about celebrities.
And no immorality.
And it's without any immorality. It's supposed to be a rated G, PG, or PG-13 type of show.
I think PG-13 is about as far as we'd like to push things.
Right.
So those are pretty much the values we'd like to push here on the show, the basic rules, if you will.
And remember, no more talk about anything gay or homosexual in any way, shape, or form. No more talk about faggots or any immoral garbage like that.
What do you mean?
What happened to me over 25 years ago is the past, and I'm trying to move forward. Thank you.
Okay, this is interesting. This would be an amendment to our existing policies here. So you want a show where you don't talk about homosexual matters and experiences that you previously and willingly participated in.
Yes, the Moving Forward show.
So you want this to be a homophobic show?
Correct.
I'll be honest, I don't think we should label our show as homophobic, especially in this current climate in the media, and given the fact that this is a test show and we're trying to attract networks. I want this show to be inclusive to everyone. Besides, I think not talking about your personal life kind of covers all your homosexual bases, so let's just move forward.
Thank you.
Now, I touched on this earlier, but do you remember the first episode of the Scary Perry and Tom B show and how that went?
Kind of. Live at the Comedy Store?
Yeah, we were in the main room of the Comedy Store, packed house, which in hindsight I think worked against us because we were constantly interrupted.
What portions were we interrupted on?
Well, the crowd were there to see the Big Three do a live podcast. That was our lead-in. And the same crowd was there for our show. In hindsight, what we probably should have done is asked those people to kindly leave after the Big Three show, then brought in our own audience who'd be interested in seeing immoral-free comedy. Because the crowd we had were very immoral, they kept yelling things out. And I think they really threw you off your game because you kept getting distracted and worked up, and you were losing focus on the show.
Right.
And on top of all that, our scheduled guests, Don and Mole, they came out unannounced, completely interrupted our actual Tweets from Perry segment, and sort of hijacked the show. I think that's where we lost control of the show. Now, if I could do it all over again, I would have...
Somebody say get him, Mole.
Wait, what's going on? Is that Mole? Mole, what are you doing here?
I heard that Scaremaster and Tomb were doing a show, and I was like... They need guests because that's Scaremaster's like, we don't have any guests in the parking lot. It's like, we don't have any guests. And I'm like, you know what? I was driving around. I was like, I should go be their guest.
Mole, can I just say something? This isn't even really a show. What we're doing right now, Tom B and Scary Perry are doing another show, and they don't want guests. They want to just talk to each other.
Right.
So you
right
coming
now,
in here is
yes.
kind of interrupting the show.
Wait a second, Scaremaster. We were just in the parking lot, right? And I said, who are your guests? And you said, we don't have guests. We got to get a guest.
You said that, Perry?
I didn't say that.
You know what might be
Not
kind
for
of cool?
the first show.
I just came up with an idea. First show, this Scary Perry and Tomb show.
Tom B show.
Guests are the Big Three together
Oh,
again. Big Three.
Wow, you're lucky you booked them for your show, Scaremaster.
A Tom B.
All right, it's Tom B. And not for nothing, but we were just finding our groove. We were right about to get the show rolling here, and once again, you guys are kind of interrupting. I don't mean to be
Listen,
rude, but I think
Mole's here.
you guys...
want to interview Mole and I?
We don't know. We are not interested in interviewing anybody right now.
Open book. What do you want to know?
Well, hang on. Why don't we compromise here? We can interview you guys as long as you adhere to the rules of the show.
All right, let me get this.
Rules of the
Wait a minute.
shows.
Hold on. Let me get the fucking rules in place before you start yelling at me.
Oh, my God.
When we get these cocksucking rules down, I'll know what not to do,
Right.
and then I don't fucking do it.
Right.
Now, what are the
Well,
rules?
right now you're swearing, which is not one of our rules.
That's not one of your rules? That I can
that's
fucking
good.
swear?
Yeah.
You say something, Mole.
Boop. Ding dongs.
Look, we were aiming for a PG, maybe PG-13 type show, and now I think we're in rated R territory, which is not a place we're comfortable with. So can you kindly not swear on our show, please?
Okay. Perry's
Hey,
the
is
one
it-
that said he likes swearing on the show. I didn't.
I said a PG-13 is the highest we are to go.
Hey, is this I'm sorry,
No
podcast?
It's not a podcast, it's a show. There's a big difference. Why don't we do this? You could participate in our next segment. I made sure Perry watched all the nominated films for this year's Academy Awards. He wrote summaries and reviews. So let's get started. It's time for Scary Perry's Road to the Academy Awards. Perry, take it away.
Since we are doing movie reviews in the first episode, did you see Lady Bird?
No.
Why not?
I saw it.
What'd you think of Lady Bird?
I was.
He doesn't kid around with the
I,
questions. He gets right to the hard, gritty ones.
I was pleasantly pleased to see Tracy Letts acting alongside Laurie Metcalf, the two of them being almost lifelong Steppenwolf members and never having appeared on screen before.
What do you mean Steppenwolf?
Steppenwolf, the rock band Steppenwolf?
Oh, forget it. It's a Chicago thing.
Oh, that's
Is that
right.
a Chicago thing?
Yeah, it is.
Whatever.
What's the first thing on your skateboard, on your tattoo? What's the first one? When it lists all your things.
Skateboarder, snowboarder, actor, comedian.
Okay, so actor's third. So, okay. So, you know.
Didn't you used to have a thing pro-gay on there?
What? I don't have pro-gay on my tattoo.
Good.
Should.
You're a freak.
Should. Oh, I also like when she fell out of the car. Because it reminded me of your fake disability scam.
Oh, yeah. He recently ran into another fake disability
Oh,
scam.
really?
Another fake.
How much you get?
Oh, I got rear-ended, Jagoff.
Oh, yeah, but what about the car accident?
You're on fucking fire, Mole.
Language, please.
Anyway, he's gotten 6,200 so far, and he could get more money. So it's a whole fucking
None of
scam.
your business how much money I get.
According to Hugh A. Craig III, he had been going and like having to go see the doctor so he could fake like he was hurt. He did the whole
Oh, you
fucking
guys are
scam thing.
jagoffs.
Best. He's the best.
There's
at that.
nothing fake about my being rear-ended.
Okay,
Nothing fake about me no longer having a truck.
if I may say something, this is your show. You and Tom
Yeah,
B.
if I
but
may
you're
say
now
something,
telling a little
you're not
something about
supposed to be
yourself.
interrupting my show.
Well, why don't you ask us questions? All we want to do is help out.
No, you're not helping out. You're screwing it up.
Look, can I ask you a question? And I know we want to keep this. We
mia.
want to keep the show moral and PG-13. But Scaremaster, when you're getting rear-ended, do you ever turn around and go to the guy, spit on my turd cutter?
Okay, we're getting off track here. Let's put Scary Perry's road to the Academy Awards on the back burner for a bit and talk about some social issues here. Can we do that?
Oh, Scaremaster, where do you stand on the Me Too movement? Which side are you on? Are you on?
I'm totally for the Me Too
Are
movement.
you on for the predator or for the prey? Because you could be on both sides. You like one of those guys who can play both sides of the
No,
plate.
I'm the kind of guy that was already assaulted and molested, a.k.a. raped. And
When did this happen?
What?
When did this happen?
You already know when it happened.
No, I don't know. Are you talking about 92?
Yes.
Wait, what happened in 1992? Mo, what are you trying to say? I'm a little confused.
What I'm saying is that, yes, Scaremaster has played the role of victim, but also he has been the perpetrator when he strangled his wife because she didn't put oregano in the mushrooms.
You make an excellent point, but I even questioned the first time that supposedly he had something done to him, because I remember at the time, and it didn't dawn on me until recently, he used to joke about this supposed incident in his act. Do you remember
Joke
that?
about what?
About the thing that, when you got into show business.
But you know what, a lot of people...
It was never a joke. I never said it was a joke.
You never talked about it at the Comedy Store.
You
never
forced it out of me.
It was funny.
At the Comedy Store.
Yeah, no,
about
I
what
think,
happened. It
I
was
think
never
he may have.
a joke.
I think it may have adjusted over time, and he may have evolved and realized that no, this isn't a joke. This isn't a place to mine material. This is actually a traumatic thing that happened to me. A brutal thing when I was a young man coming up. I was wearing. I came from Palm Springs when I would spend my days wearing cutoffs and belly tees and flipping quarters with the old timers down by the package store. But later on, he took that act and he took it to Hollywood, and he was like, "Hey, can you do anything with this?" And he took a lover, and that lover left him.
You have no idea what I did in Palm Springs. I was skateboarding
Here
in
we
Palm
go.
Springs.
Right?
Didn't you have a place that used to go and hang out where they had gay magazines? Right next to the skateboard shop or something?
I never went to that gay
What was
shop. There was a gay shop next to the skateboard shop.
Then how do you know that it was a gay shop?
Because there were gay crap all over inside. You could
How do you know what gay crap
It
is?
was all in the window.
I don't know. Mole?
How much is that doggy
Gay.
style in the window?
How much is that gay crap in the window? All right, so you're asking us questions. I haven't heard Toom say one thing.
I'm sorry, I just feel like we're way off track from the intended
You were
theme of the
out
show
to
here.
fuck up our show.
Not true.
Sure is. You said Tomb. You kept saying Tomb. His name is Tom B, as in Tom
Thank you.
Brennan.
I know that his name is Tom Brennan, but I also know that in your artwork it says the Scary Perry and Toom Show.
Scary Perry and Tom B show. My God, are you retarded or what?
No, I'm not retarded. Are you retarded, Mole? He's asking us questions.
Hold on. I have a card that says something on it.
Let's try and recover here. I'd like to get back to Mole's point, if I could, because this whole Me Too movement is quite relevant. But as Perry's publicist, I wish Perry would receive a little more credit for starting this movement years before it even really took shape. Perry, do you feel any sort of vindication that you've been talking about sexual harassment for years, and now there's finally some ramifications now that it's coming to the forefront?
I'm very happy that it's coming out to the forefront. The only problem is that they haven't put me a part of it, meaning of what happened to me back in '92, and starting to put that piece of garbage back in prison.
Well, I think he did his time. But Scaremaster,
He didn't do his time. He did a dabble.
I would love to see the two of you talk about it one day.
May I say something? You know what would be wonderful if, like Larry Nassar, you get to take your time on the stand and confront him and tell him that he took a little boy with cut off jeans and belly tee who used to ride a skateboard on his hands. He used to take his hands and he would ride with his legs up, and so that when he was riding, his testicles, all the old men could see his testicles.
You're disgusting.
Why would you do that?
He took that young
I
man's
never
dreams.
did that.
You did that purposely. You'd come out of the skateboard shop and right next to all these guys.
Never did that.
Bookstore. There you are. Testicles upside down. Looking good.
Never did that.
Okay, I'm starting to think this social issue segment was a bad idea. So let's get back to Scary Perry's Road to the Academy Awards.
Oh, Scaremaster, what did you think of The Shape of Water?
All right. He just asked me what I thought of The Shape of Water. Well, here's a young lady that can hear, but she can't speak. Is that called mute?
You know,
yeah,
it'd
you
be
should
nice.
try it.
Well,
it'd be nice to have some of those chicks shut their mouth once in a while, right?
Anyway.
I got it. Go ahead.
Let me finish.
Sure.
On my grading on The Shape of Water, to see that monster that like out of the water lizard or half fish, half what do you want to call it?
Microwaved avatar face.
Okay, whatever.
Say it.
A microwaved avatar face.
All right.
Sea creature. Having feelings for this mute woman that had a heart for this sea creature. And it was a very touching and emotional film.
Are you crying, dude?
I wasn't crying.
You're crying, you
I'm
little
not crying
sissy
now
boy.
either.
Can I just say something about fish out of water?
Go ahead, Mole.
My buddies, this is in full disclosure, my buddies and I caught one of those things in Cabo a few years ago, and it was delicious.
That's not the name of the movie, by the way. It's The Shape of Water.
How about the movie Call Me By My Name? You had some strong opinions about that one.
That movie,
Tom Brennan.
It's a gay film, and it's not. Tom Brennan was not in the movie, nor was it about Tom Brennan. Stop talking like you guys think Tom Brennan was a part of that, because no way.
So you didn't really like it?
Yeah, there were men kissing in this film. I have a golden rule about films. You know,
What's that?
If I see that there's two men that are getting sexual with each other,
you crank it up.
I throw it away.
What?
You get close to the TV so you can
garbage.
feel it.
Huh.
From kissing to anything more.
What about like?
than that.
Do you see Gladiator?
Did I see Gladiator?
Yeah, because they were really on top of each other a lot in that
That
movie.
was one of the films that I got.
No,
What was that
oh,
movie, Cruising? That was a great movie.
Yeah, that was
That was
funny.
a
That was
move
funny.
Did you ever see that,
I'm
Al
here,
Pacino?
you're here, da 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 da.
You're kind of an expert on this gay cinema stuff. What is your takeaway theme on all these films?
Homosexuals are like young kids
Why?
because they want to be little children.
Remember when you used to take your lunch break by the high school where you'd sit and watch? all
No,
the-
I never took my lunch break by the high school.
So you're saying they're just having sleepovers?
They're having more than just sleepovers.
Wait a minute. Is that a phone call?
Oh
brother.
wait, hold on a second.
If we get a phone call
Quiet.
from John Quincy Adams,
It is Quincy.
You know what? I think the show's over.
the show's over. We're done.
Just
We're
hold
done.
on for a
Did you see
second.
what he wants?
I'd like to see. Would you send that through?
We're done, Tom. Right?
Well, one ringy dingy, guess whom, lovers?
Hey, Mr.
Hey, Mr.
Adams, what's up?
Yes, Yes, it is
brother.
Johnny Q. Hello, Tom. How is everyone?
Hello, John.
Listen. I was in New York for the Grammys. I was one of the ghostwriters for 24K for Bruno Mars. Not to brag, but anywhom, Tom is very, very, very excited to hear from Mole. Mole, I got your text that Tom is in town. Tom, you're in town?
Yeah, I'm in town. I'm home.
No, listen to me. Listen for one moment. Tom, I've missed you, all right? And I can't wait to see you. In fact, I shan't wait to see you. Hold on.
Guys, I'm sorry. Hang on a second. There's someone at my door.
That's Quincy, Tom. Do not answer the door. Don't answer the door, Tom.
Hello, Tom.
John, what are you doing here?
Well, look. I brought you something. I brought you a dozen roses. How do these look?
They look great, really. This is very nice and all, but it's really not necessary. I'm right in the middle of a show. This is not a good time.
Go ahead. Give them a smell, Tommy.
These flowers smell kind of funny.
Yes, those smell funny, don't they?
Tom, it's drugged.
Because they were drugged.
Those flowers are drugged.
With date rape drugs,
Did
yes.
you hear that? He wants to
yes.
rape you again. Tom?
And he's out like a light. Look at that.
Did you hear me, Tom?
Perry, everyone quiet.
Tom?
Oh, wait, no, he passed out. Quincy's kidnapping him.
Listen. I just want to leave you with a little tune. Just hold on. Yes, a little tune. Roses of rape, my dear, violently too. Raping is sweet, my dear, but not as sweet as when it's you, Tommy. All right, toodles, lovers, I gotta manage him into the back of my car. Hold on.
Wow.
He drugged Tom Brennan, and now he's dragging him to his car. Anyway.
Oh, so how do you end the show now? Now your host was just...
This is disgusting.
I can't hear you when you're not talking to the mic.
This is disgusting.
Hey, let's tell everybody what just happened.
Why don't you explain more? Because I don't.
Yeah, what just happened is you just had Tom Brennan get kidnapped again.
Have him get kidnapped. I texted Quincy, let him know Tom is in town. He just went over to Tom's house.
Period.
And the fact that Quincy just went over there with a dozen roses and Tom smelled them and they were drugged and he passed out and that Quincy's dragging him out to his car right now. That is what it is.
All right, not to interrupt this, but hey, dude, you were supposed to do a show here. I'm recording it. I have somebody else that I'm going to do a show with. What is going on here?
Well, Tom just got kidnapped.
Okay, so how does that affect me? I'm talking about I need someone in the studio.
Well, then...
Talking to the mic, I can't hear you.
You need someone in the studio? Then
Not you. I mean, I have somebody else in the studio.
Well, good. Then that means you want to get rid of me.
Yeah. Are you done with your show?
We're
Do
done.
you want to say goodbye or anything?
Yeah. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Do you want to say anything to Tom?
And, Tom, I hope you'll answer.
Oh. I swear to God, it seems like every time Mr. Adams is around, something wacky happens.
Mr. Adams is nothing more than a rapist, and I want him thrown in prison.
Okay. I got a motor.
Okay, see you later, Mole. See ya. Some real shit just happened here.
Yeah.
Weird
Quincy,
fucking shit. I don't like that. I don't like that.
No, I don't either.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Is that another phone call? Send that through, please. Mr. Adams.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. Listen, I must tell you what just happened.
I know what happened. Where's Tom B?
No, I don't think you do. Let me tell you what just happened, all right?
What are you doing with Tom?
All right, Perry has a question for you, and so do I. What is going on with Tom B right now?
I just passed him into the boot of my Citroen.
Quincy, I swear to God, if you kidnap Tom Brennan again, if you do anything immoral to Tom Brennan again, I'm going to make sure you are put in prison, and I'm going to fucking totally be sure that you are definitely put in prison. End of story, you piece of shit.
Lover, listen to me.
Don't ever call me lover, you flaming faggot.
All right, listen. Let me tell you what's going on. Do you want to know what's happening?
I would like to know.
Okay, listen. I've missed Tom horribly, as you
Yeah, because you're a fucking fag, a queer, and you want to do something despicably disgusting, immoral, and biblically wrong to him.
Okay, everybody's got their negative side.
Okay, I'm starting up the car because I've got him in the trunk. And
What?
I'm taking him to a lovely place. Now, Tom can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, wonderful. Now, listen. First off, I will tell you this. Tom has put on a couple pounds. I nearly pulled my back out trying to get him into the trunk. Betty, what's going on with him?
I don't know. Maybe they've been eating together.
Leave him home, you
All right,
stupid
let me
fool.
handle this. Perry's really gotten grossly overweight. I bet she's probably over 270. So I'm sure that they're probably going out and eating every night. Now, can I just throw something at you, Mr. Adams?
Yes, please.
You've taken Tom Brennan again. And I'm saying...
Thank you.
No, I'm not going to thank you. I'm going to make sure you're put in prison.
Hold on.
I will get his sisters involved, and we will put you fucking behind bars.
Perry.
You despicable, hateful demon! You fucking satanic demon!
What do you mean?
He asked what you mean.
Do you know who the devil is? That's who you are. You're the son of the devil.
Betty.
What?
Betty. I need to find out a few things from you, all right? You know Tom almost better than anyone, true?
No, it's not true. I don't know him better than anyone.
I need to say something to you, Mr. Adams, because Perry's having a hard time with this. He's blown away. You've taken him again. You can't kidnap him. Please let Tom go. Please.
Listen to me, just for a moment. Teddy, what is Tom's favorite sporting team?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, do you know what sort of sport he likes, whether it be cricket or
He's into baseball,
or...
I know that. New York Yankees, I think.
Really, you think he's a Yankees? No, he's not a Yankees fan. You don't know him at all. He is a Mets fan, Mr. Adams.
All right, so because I'm trying to think of implements that I'm going to wall him up with. So I believe I will start with a bat, and I will work my way up to a catcher's mitt.
What?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. We are going to find you. We are going to make sure you're put in prison. This time, there's no fucking around.
Or, Mr. Adams, we may completely avoid it, and then what do you get? You don't get us upset. You get nothing out of the deal.
All right. How about this? I have an idea.
Go ahead.
I'm possibly willing to let Tom go.
Please do.
Somewhere in Skid Row.
All right.
Here in the Lower East Side. I'm possibly willing, though I'm remiss to do so.
Okay, listen, I gotta go,
You're
Mr. Adams.
disgusting.
Let me just...
You leave him at his house. You don't touch him ever again. This time it's fucking prison, bitch. It's prison, you fucking cocksucker.
How about this, Betty? You're a wonderful kidnap negotiator, I must say. But would you be willing to strike a deal to get him back?
What's the deal?
All right. I would like you to send nudes.
Nope.
All right, hold on. Here's what we'll do. Perry is going to hang up on you right now. He is going to talk to you in a few days. And when we talk at that point, we will tell you what the exchange will be. Do you hear me, Adams?
I'll be holding on to Tom until then.
That's fair. Okay, so until later, toodles.
Toodles, lovers.
Bye.
What the fuck just happened?
All right, listen, you gotta go. Say goodbye to everybody, and I'll send this.
Goodbye to everybody.
That's it? You don't want to add anything else?
Thank you all for considering, reconsidering, or just considering the Scary Perry and Tom B show. Thank you.
All right, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Simply Done, the podcast network.
This first clip that we have here, this is immediately after the Scary Perry and Tom show. To refresh your memory, John Quincy Adams had just gone to Tom Brennan's house and gave him some sort of drugs or something. I guess he kidnapped him. We don't know at the time, but we hear that Tom is out. And so this is Perry just with his thoughts.
Take it away.
Oh, my God, what a motherfucking moron. I told him not to answer the door. Oh, shit. He's got my computer.
Oh, Perry, don't worry. Just sit down. Come on, man. I'm going to tell you some good news.
Oh, God.
All right. I know you're upset, but I've got good news here. I'm going to go to New York tomorrow. I've already put out a call to UA Craig III. I've asked him, please, find out where John Quincy Adams lives. Find out places that he hangs out. Let's find out where he is and where Tom Brennan is.
Oh, my God.
Perry, here's what I need you to do. You've got to keep your mouth shut. You can't go on the social media and talk about him getting kidnapped. We don't want this out there yet. You have to stay off the internet. Now, the most important thing on this mission, you have to remember, I am in charge.
Okay, you are in charge.
You have to do what I say. Now, if this story leaks, we can get fucked, man. We can really be fucked. This could fuck over Tom. And we don't want you to lose your computer. I promise you, Monday morning, Tom will be back home.
Here you go. If there's any problems, you can call this guy.
LT Colombo?
No, that's Lieutenant Colombo.
Oh.
You know, as I listen to that, I realize one thing. I am really a good guy.
The best.
When Perry was upset, and I mean he was really upset, I really felt I should say something to make him feel good. And I thought I was very nice. I even, after that call, as I said before, I had contacted him a few times saying, hey, don't worry, I'm going to do this. I got my plane ticket. I'm going to New York. I'm going to look there. I got in touch with UA Craig III to try to find locations where he might be. I took care of all that. I let Perry know that. And then he left me this message.
Take it away.
Hey, Don. It's Perry. I'm inside the bathroom at the Kingdom Hall because we are starting the meeting now. Okay? I'm shutting the phone off again right now so I can have, so I can be in the meeting for the meeting. I'm calling because of Tom Brennan. Tom Brennan got kidnapped by the same guy that kidnapped him a few years ago down in, I don't remember where Tom went to help improve my career. But what he really is to me, from every time I deal with this guy on the podcast, is he's gay and he's a freak. Now, he kidnapped Tom Brennan to sexually assault and abuse him. And now Tom Brennan has my hard drives for my new computer. I definitely, most definitely, absolutely, positively, definitely need my new computer. My present computer got a virus, broke down. I took it apart. I sent Tom Brennan my hard drives. Now my laptop computer that these fans of mine in Las Vegas sent to me, that got a virus. So now I'm out of two computers. So I'm completely dead with zero computer ability to send emails or get any information online at all in any way, shape, or form. I can kind of use my cell phone, but I don't want to use my cell phone that much on the internet because I'm afraid if I get a virus on my cell phone
then my cell phone goes dead, and then I have to replace my cell phone when I don't have the funds to replace my cell phone. So please, 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 I beg of you to help find Tom Brennan, help Tom Brennan with the recovery, to get him back. Get Tom Brennan back to his house. Let's get my computer, my new computer put together so I can get it sent out to me. But please, please, please help find Tom Brennan ASAP. My business, my skateboard business. I have no business because it's all on my internet. My computer is my skateboard company, and without my computer, I have no skateboard company. All right, we'll talk. I'll call you after the meeting in 2 hours. Bye.
I had gotten in touch with a private investigator, and Perry decided to file a report with this private investigator, and Hugh A. Craig III helped us get this clip.
Take it away.
Lieutenant Colombo, this is Perry Caravello. I got your number from my business associate, Don Barris. I'm seeking help in finding my publicist, Tom Brennan. I don't know what happened exactly, but my publicist got kidnapped by this homosexual that kidnapped him once before, about 3 to 5 years ago, and I rescued him overseas once before. Tom Brennan was kidnapped by this flaming homosexual that claims to be some high-priced investor that says he's going to invest in our so-called film, which he never did anything with. And the sad part about it is this guy's a close friend of another friend of mine by the name of Walter Malinsky. And also, about my computer, Tom Brennan has my hard drives to my new computer, and I need my new computer yesterday. I need it now. And Tom was saying that it would be about 1 or 2 more weeks. Now he's been kidnapped, so that's going to put it off another maybe 2 to 4 more weeks if we don't get Tom Brennan back ASAP. Okay? Look, if we lose Tom, we lose my computer. It has all my important knowledge, all my important papers, all my private records are on that computer, including the photographs of my child are on that computer. And I haven't seen my child since a week. I haven't spoken to my child since a week after 12/12/12. We had a little scuffle because I was unable to get her booked on Jimmy Kimmel Live. So she wigged out on me and blocked me on all her phone numbers and stuff. Well, I'll get my child back after we get Tom back. We definitely need Tom back. Tom Brennan has my computer. He has my new computer. He has my 2 hard drives for my new computer. All my private information is at Tom Brennan's house or at his office, whatever. I need that back to me as soon as Tom Brennan is done building my new computer. Excuse me. Kindly call me. I'll give you my phone number. It's area code 818. Please find Tom Brennan for me. I need him. It's very urgent. Practically, no, wait, screw that urgent stuff. It's an emergency, and I need him back alive. Thank you. All right, bye.
All right, this is kind of an eerie phone call right here because this is John Quincy Adams. And I don't know what the game is. I don't know what the game is with Tom. I don't know what the game is with JQA. I don't know what the game is with Perry. But I do know this. It seemed like JQA is kind of flaunting his prey that he just captured in front of Perry. And, well, I'm not going to tell you anymore. Mary Jane?
Take it away.
Thank God it's you. Are you okay?
Hello. Yes. Thank God it's me. What a lovely greeting.
Oh, you fucking faggot! What are you doing calling me from Tom's phone? Put Tom on the phone!
Well, hello.
Thanks, fuck.
Put
Put Tom Brennan on the phone.
So long as
Put Tom Brennan on the phone, you flaming faggot.
Well,
I don't ever want to talk to you again.
Listen, Perry, if you want to ask a favor, there's nicer ways to ask.
There's no favor, prick. It's called give him back to his family and to me. Because I need him. He's got what I...
Oh, sounds like somebody's peanut butter and jealous.
Faggot. He's got what's mine. It's called my computer. My computer brains. All my memory. Everything.
Perry, you don't need to worry about your hard drives, love. I have them here with me. They're safe and secure. All your private files are here with me.
What?
I say I have your hard drives with me, lover. The ones labeled Perry's hard drives. I took them from Tom's place when I packed a bag for him.
Oh, my fucking God. You motherfucking faggot! Those hard drives are my hard drives! You fucking cocksucker! Those are mine! They belong to me!
Calm down, calm down. I'll have my IT guy look at it. It'll be up and running in no time.
You motherfucker! Give them back to Tom!
Oh, Tom's in no condition right now. Trust me.
He's making my new computer. I need that like ASAP, and you kidnapped him.
All right. So
give him back. Give him back immediately, because by Monday morning, there's going to be a news report on all 4 major networks that Don Barrett's faggot friend, John Quincy Adams, kidnapped Tom Brennan, Colin Farrell's publicist, as well as my publicist.
What does Mr. Barnes have to do with anything?
What are you talking? Barris? What do you mean? What does Mr. Barnes have? Barris is involved with you.
He most certainly.
Of course, he's got a lot to do with. What?
Has nothing to do with me. What are you talking about? Why are you lumping him in with me?
You know him. You know Mole.
You know him just as well. You know where
I don't know him just as well as you do. Fuck you.
I know you even better than I know him, and I mean much better, Perry.
Oh, please.
Much better. Listen.
You're a fucking faggot. You don't know me at all.
Listen, whose picture do you think festoons my sweatshop? 'Tis you, sweet prince. Now, anywhom, I don't know. Anyway, what are you talking about? You're talking about there's going to be a headline about Mr. Barnes. What did Mr. Barnes do?
Barris is over in New York trying to find Tom.
Oh, does this have something to do with that strong-arm lieutenant who paid me a visit?
Where are you? Where is Tom Brennan? And why are you using his phone, calling me?
We were playing a little game. I was going through his pockets. We were playing treasure hunt. Anywho, listen. Would you like to say, Tom, pick up the other line. Pick up. We're on the boat right now. We're on the boat. We're about to ship off. Tom,
on the boat?
Hello?
Tom, are you okay?
Who's this, Perry? Yeah. I'm doing great.
You're not doing great. You sound like you're all drugged up.
No, what's going on? What's the problem?
I need you back in New York to make my computer.
Oh.
Right now.
Oh, your computer.
Right now. Yeah, my computer. You got everything that's mine.
Is that why you're calling? You're calling about the computer?
I'm not calling. Quincy called me, but I need my computer ASAP.
Oh, that's really important.
When are you getting home? When are you gonna get home?
Lover, the sea is our home.
Stop calling me lover! I'm not your fucking lover, you faggot! Where are you?
I don't know. It looks kind of. I don't reckon it. John, where are we right now?
Well, right now we're on the poop deck of the SS Jolly Rogering.
Oh God!
We're about to set sail. And Perry, would you like to come along? Would you like to come along?
Where are you, motherfuckers?
We're at Pier 42. But don't tell anyone we're at Pier 42. All right?
In New York. You're in New York still.
No.
Hello?
Yeah, Perry, what are you getting so upset for?
Because I want you back home. Why are you on the boat with this faggot that's fucking you in the ass?
I don't think that kind of crudeness is really necessary right now.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Thank you. No. We've moved way past that. We've moved so far.
Is he raping you?
Is Tom raping me? No. He's been a perfect gentleman. Oh, am I raping him? Yes. I'm absolutely raping him.
Oh, my fucking God! Tom!
Perry, I got a really bad headache right now, and so your yelling is kind of like really ruining my night right now.
All right, look, I'm talking to you. Is this guy done anything sexual to you?
Well, it depends. What sort of stuff are you into, Perry? What you deem sexual? What sort of stuff are you into?
Yeah, Perry, I'm not really in a big kiss and tell mood right now. I mean, is there anything else? I mean,
I need you back at your place. I don't want to find out that you're involved with this guy again. I don't need any garbage going on. You're supposed to be building me a new computer.
I don't even remember any of that, to be honest with you. I have no I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
You have my goddamn hard drives. You don't know what I'm talking about.
No. I have them here. I have them right here. What would you like me to do with them? How can I help?
Quincy, you son of a bitch! I don't want your faggot help.
Did you just call to yell at me or something? I mean, I don't understand.
No, I didn't call. He called me.
I called him.
Okay. Well, do you want to just?
I'm pissed. I need you back at your house to build my computer. You have my hard drives. You have all my memory. I have nothing.
That sounds really important. Do you want to come pick me up or something or what?
How the fuck do I get? I'm not in New York. Where the fuck are you?
Right now we're on my houseboat, the Cutie 2.
Yeah, that sounds right to me because I'm having a hard time focusing right now. To be honest with you, I don't even know. What's going on. John, can I go back to sleep?
Tommy, take another one of the yellow pills. Tommy, take
Don't take any more pills. Oh, you fucking moron!
All right, I'm going back to sleep.
Teddy, are you there?
Quincy, you son of a bitch!
What?
You motherfucker! This is all going on the news. Look, you listen to me, you piece of shit! I'm gonna report you on ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox News Monday morning. You pile of dog shit! You fucking kidnapped Tom Brennan again! You motherfucker!
Stop it. Listen to me.
Stop what? Pay me $1 billion and I'll let you go, you motherfucker!
Wait a second. Who kidnapped whom? Patty,
you kidnapped Tom Brennan. Where the fuck are you?
Wrong. You're wrong. Tom Brennan kidnapped my heart.
Oh, fucking lying son of a bitch!
Excuse you, Sir Burpsalot.
Where are you? Are you still in New York?
Well, listen. Teddy, here's what I'm going to do. And can you listen for just a moment? Can you take a deep Dago breath for just a moment?
I'm listening.
Listen.
You talk. You piece of shit. Talk, you son of a bitch!
All right, listen. Like I was saying earlier, I was paid a visit by a Lieutenant Colombo who said he was working for Mr. Barnes. So this all sounds a bit too complicated for me. What are your demands?
If Tom Brennan is not back at his house by 6 p.m. tomorrow night, you hear me? 6 p.m. tomorrow night, needs to be back at his place. If not, there is going to be a fucking shitload of news Monday morning by me. That means I'm going to make sure you go to fucking prison, you fucking piece of shit. You're going to jail, you sick son of a bitch. You kidnapped Tom. You drugged Tom. He doesn't know where the fuck he is.
May I please speak to you?
I'm waiting, you fuck. Talk.
All right, listen. I'll tell you something. And I don't know if anyone else has been saying this, but I think part of your frustration and why you're so angry right now.
Because you fucking kidnapped him again! And you're raping him again! You fuck! What do you mean why am I angry? And you're lying because you got him in your life again, you fucking faggot! You sick, perverted fucking faggot!
I think And hear me out for one moment, Perry, because you've always been a professional. Please, for one moment, hear me out. I think a lot of the frustration from you is the fact that Tom is in possession of a lot of your computer hard drive. This is all your information. You need this information. That's just my theory. It's my theory. I'm sticking with it.
Duh!
Anyhow, Perry, I don't want you to have a hard time with your hard drive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release Tom back to you and give him your hard drives. I've already made copies, so it's no problem at all.
Oh, you motherfucker.
So that's what I'll do. That's if Tom wants to go. Shall we get him back on the telly?
Thank you.
Tom, pick it up, Tom Lava. Tommy, love.
Hello?
Oh, Perry. Hey, I just had a dream that you just called and were yelling. I had this dream that you called and were yelling at me.
Quincy called me. I need you back home at your house. I need you to...
Why?
You're in
He wants you to go home. Tommy, he wants you to go home. He wants you to go home, Tommy.
It sounds really important to you, Perry.
It's definitely, I can't even talk. It's most definitely important to me. I gave you everything that was mine. It's on my computer. The big one is broken.
Wait. Hey, you know what? John actually has some really good computer people. Maybe I can get John to do all your give him all your hard drives and stuff.
I gave it to you. You don't give it to anybody else.
Perry, I assure you I can have my best people work on it for you.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
It's just a suggestion. He's got a lot of good tech people.
I should have never mailed my personal shit to you if you're going to give it to this fucking loser that's going to fucking ruin my life.
All right,
He's already ruining your life. He got you drunk up like a fucking retard.
Wait a moment, Perry.
You're supposed to be building me a computer.
Well, I don't. Things happened. You know, things got interrupted.
Yeah, things happen. This fucking Saga comes over to your house, gives you some fucking flowers like a fucking kid, makes you pass out like a fucking queer, fucks you in the ass because he's a fucking queer, drugs you like a fucking queer, makes you stupid as shit because he's a fucking queer, and you don't know shit from Sherlock because he's trying to make you a fucking queer, you fucking idiot.
Perry, before you say anything insulting, bear in mind that I'm holding all your hard drives in my hand. And you know what I'm going to do with them, Perry? You know what I'm going to do with them?
What?
I'm going to give them back to Tom. And I'm going to let Tom take them back to you. Because you seek to have a world of hatred. And it's frightening to see. It's frightening to hear your hateful words, Perry. Your words that you don't understand what Tom and I have.
I'm not a hateful guy.
I don't understand the love we have in kidnapping and raping and having fun. But listen, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let him go to go fix your computer. But Perry, know that you've broken a couple little boys' hearts tonight. I'm not talking about Tom and I. I'm talking about the little boys that we were going to go rape and tyrant afterwards.
You're disgusting.
Anyway, listen, lover. All the best. All the best. Tom?
Yes, John?
Here are the keys to your shackles.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
Make sure to put some salve on those wounds.
You sick bastard.
Now, Tom, it's time for you to walk the plank as I poke you in the behind with my scabbard.
John, what's going on?
What the fuck are you doing?
No, please, I'm a fan.
Tom!
I'm going to hold on to your phone for a while. Take this burner. It's waterproof. Oh, and don't forget Perry's hard drive. Catch!
Quincy, don't you fucking dare!
Toodles!
Hello? Hello?
Now, this is a very quick call that Tom did right after Perry was talking to JQA.
Take it away.
Hello?
It's me.
Tom? What number is this?
I don't know. John gave it to me. He still has my phone.
Oh, my God. Listen, Are my hard drives okay?
Oh yeah, that's the most important thing right now.
Yes. Did they get wet?
Oh yeah, they're soaking wet.
Oh my fucking God! If anything happens to those drives, I will kill you.
Look, I'll dry them off. They'll be okay.
They better be okay.
Anyway, I just got in. It looks like someone's been in here.
Quincy.
Yeah, I guess.
How soon can you have the new computer built, completed, and in the mail sent here?
I'm glad we got our priorities straight, because I think that's the most important thing.
That is.
Aside from everything else, that's top priority right now.
Yes, and that's why I begged Don Barris to make sure that they found that he found you, because my computer's in dire straits. That I don't have a computer. My laptop took a shit too. I'm debating on if I should take my laptop to Best Buy to see if they can clean up all the bullshit and save that laptop, or just junk it.
Wow, you've really been through a lot these past few days, and you must have really been worried about your computer.
You have no idea. You have absolutely, positively no idea. I just thank Jehovah God you were found.
What the hell, man? I don't even understand what happened.
Well, I know what fucking happened. You opened your door on fucking Wednesday night like a stupid jagoff to this fucking John Quincy Adams prick that had flowers that he gave to you that knocked you out dead cold. Do you remember that?
I remember answering the door. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a neighbor.
First, he had flowers. He said, "Oh, these are nice flowers. Well, let me smell them." They were out cold. And then the phone hung up.
Yeah, you know what? I think those flowers had some kind of thing in it, because I think I was drugged.
You were drugged. Were you raped too?
Ooh. Well, I just sat down and I have some considerable gay pain.
Oh my God. That means you were fucked in the ass again.
I don't know. Oh.
I demand you go to the police. I demand you get this motherfucker put in prison. Because now it's done on the American soil, which is where you wanted it done all along, to get this fucking prick busted. This is the exact time to get him taken down. You are to involve the cops right when you get off the phone with me.
Well, I got to figure out what happened. I got to get my bearings and everything. I got to, sober up. And
do you think you might remember some stuff?
I hope so. Hey, what was the deal with the guy in the raincoat that showed up? Some sort of lieutenant?
Oh, yeah, that was Lieutenant Colombo. Yeah, he knows Don Barris, and I had Don Barris send him. I had Don Barris come to New York to find you.
So I guess I should talk to Don then. Thank him.
Yeah, I begged Don to get over there to find you.
Oh, thank you.
Don didn't. When Don felt the fact that Quincy kidnapped you, he said he needed to go to New York to get you. I said, you don't need to go to New York. You are demanded to go to New York. He says, oh, what? So you demand you tell me what to do? I says, you damn right I'm telling you what to do. I says, Tom has my computer, hard drives, and I have no computer. I says, and even that laptop that was given to me is no more.
You got your priorities straight on what's important right now. That's kind of sobering to hear.
Well, my priorities straight on what's important is getting you to get my computer put together and mailed to me as quickly as you possibly can.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. My brain's a little scrambled.
Your brain's very scrambled.
Wow.
Now, again, I'm going to remind you, and I want you to take this to heart, mind, body, and soul. When anybody ever comes to your door, if you cannot see through your door, you better have an eye, one of those little secret eyes, so you can see through the door.
to see who's at the door on the other side? Or a window near your front door so you can see who's at your front door? Do you have one of those?
Secret eye? I don't know.
What's at your front, on your front door? Do you have one of those little...
Oh, yeah.
One of those little eyes?
Oh, the thing that you look through. Yeah.
Right, to see you look through to see who's on the other side of the door. Okay, always look through that to see who's on the other side of the door. Don't just open the front door if you don't know who's there. Okay? That's how Quincy got you.
You're right.
You just opened the door and he handed you flowers. You took a whiff and boom, you were out cold.
Because I was distracted. I was doing, what were we doing?
We were doing the Scary Perry and Tom B show.
Right. How did that go?
It could have been better. Could have been way better. But it's taped. We interviewed Mole. Mole was interrupting all the time, and Don got involved. But it's done. So Don has it.
All right, I'll have to get in touch with Don and talk to him about what happened and everything. So
right.
All right. Well, thank you for having my back. I appreciate it,
dude. You know it. Okay, you know it.
All right, I should go. I don't feel so good.
And now again, before I hang up, when do you think the computer will be ready?
Oh, God. Well, let me take a look at it. I still have to order some parts for it. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for some parts to arrive, but hopefully very soon. I'm going to get to that right away. I promise.
Okay.
I'm going to make it my number one priority.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, brother.
But I'm glad you're home and safe and alive.
Thank you. Me too.
And you don't feel like he did anything sexual to you, like up your ass? The book doesn't feel like it was abuse?
Let me see. Let me feel around. Ooh, feels a little sore and loose. That's not a good sign.
That means yes.
I gotta have that looked at.
Yeah. Exactly. You've been raped more than once, so yeah, you need that looked at definitely. Okay.
All right, brother. I gotta lay down. I think I was drugged.
Are you stupid? God! You think you were drugged? You repeat after me. You were drugged. End of story. You were drugged. How many times do I have to tell you? Come on, the fucking the fucking flowers that he handed you.
No.
You smelled them. You were knocked out. He knocked you out immediately.
All right. Well, it looks like we've both been through a lot, so maybe you should get some rest and I should get some rest too.
Exactly. Look, I'm my back is. I'm not my back, but I'm here for your back. I mean, I'm like a linebacker covering for you. You're the quarterback, okay?
Okay. I will talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Look, get in the shower, clean yourself up, get to sleep.
All right, man. Thank you again for
in your own headquarters.
Absolutely.
To where you're not being drugged over by this piece of shit that's been fucking using you like a fucking shake and bake bag. And raping you, too.
You got it.
Okay?
All right.
And early next week, if you're not working in the office or anything like that, go to the doctors. Have them examine you.
I will. I will, dude. Okay. Thank you.
You got it. Call me daily on this. Okay. Get some rest.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you, brother. Bye.
All right, this is the final call. This is where Tom had been talking to Perry, and I guess they wanted to get in touch with me because Tom and Perry were doing some scam, and they wanted to involve me. This is the call. I got a chance to tell Tom a little bit about what was happening because, as we find out, Perry lied to Tom.
Take it away.
Hello?
Hey, Perry, it's Tom.
I got very bad signal on my phone,
Okay, well,
so I don't know what the fuck's going on around here.
you don't have to use that
Oh,
language.
excuse me. Excuse me.
It's okay. So I have something I want to talk to you about.
Could you tell me what's going on?
Yeah, I need your help with something.
No new movie?
Oh, so it's all about you. Everything revolves around you.
I'm just asking.
Think about this for a second. In the past week, do you think there's anything that's gone on that might be more important in your career?
I don't know what you mean.
You have no idea what I'm talking about?
I have no clue.
No clue. Has anything significant happened in the past week that I would be concerned about?
Me getting a new computer?
I'm not going to lie, that's up there, but what else?
Talk to me.
Well, it's something involving me and something that happened to me and something that's actually pretty important to me, but I guess it's not very important to you.
What happened to you?
Wow. Well, I guess I'll have to refresh your memory a little bit. You and I were doing a test show for the Scary Perry and Tom B show, and I had an unexpected visitor, and that visitor brought flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Forgive me. I'm sorry.
You act like that was a year ago. It was less than 2 weeks ago.
All right. Well, yeah, I wasn't thinking about that.
Look, clearly you weren't thinking about it.
Yeah, about that flaming.
All right, we don't have to go through the whole thing. It's okay. Okay, well, listen, I'm trying to put some details together from this, okay? And I would like to talk to you about, clearly, I don't know why I'd be talking to you about it since you don't remember anything about it, so maybe I'm wasting my time.
Forgive me. I was distracted.
Okay, I accept. Let's move forward. Now, I'm going through some of these things in my head, and a lot of things make sense, but a lot of things don't. And I want to thank you for filling in some of those gaps for me when we spoke.
I feel guilty, but I wasn't there physically, so I don't know how to say that I feel guilty, other than the fact that I know everybody that's involved with who took you. Meaning, I know Don, and for 20 some odd years, I've spoken to this JQA guy over the phone. I never met him face to face. I've only spoken to this prick over the phone. So that's how I know him.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I think I was drugged.
You were drugged. You were immediately drugged.
I just feel like I'm missing a piece of the puzzle here.
And?
Well, there's still a lot of things that I don't know. I mean, I got your side of the story, and that's great. But I still need to talk to Don to get his side of the story, and hopefully that'll complete the puzzle for me.
Why do you need his side? You already have my side.
I just want to put this whole thing behind me and clear up a few things, okay?
Well, okay.
Okay, I'm going to call him now. Why don't you listen in, but don't say anything?
Sure. I'll just listen.
Promise?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, Don Barris, it's Tom Brennan calling.
Hey.
I hope you don't mind me calling you. I'm still getting my bearings after my little incident.
What are you talking about exactly?
Okay, well, again, I have some missing puzzle pieces here, but you were gracious enough to let Perry use your studio for the last episode of the Scary Perry and Tom
I was
B
happy
show.
to do it.
And that made us happy as well, although things kind of ended on a weird note for me personally. And Perry was kind enough to kind of fill me in on exactly what happened, because I got to be honest with you, I think I was a little drugged at the time.
Are you and Mr. Adams dating?
No. I assure you that is not the case. It's not the case at all. Please, let's not go there. The reason I'm calling is I know that you had quite a hefty involvement in what happened. I mean, according to my sources, Perry kind of forced you to go to New York to help me, which I appreciate.
What? Are you kidding me? He said that. He had nothing to do with this. I felt bad for him, and I talked to him about the fact that I was going to New York. I told him, I promise you, Perry, that while I'm in New York, I will find Tom. I will get him away from John by Monday morning. That's the last thing I said to Perry. Next thing I know, he's writing text messages, and he's saying things like, hey, if Tom Brennan isn't back by this time, he talks about going to the press, ABC, NBC, all these networks, and saying, hey, this guy that works on this show, he does this, and he kidnapped. What are you talking about? I went to New York for you. And I told him, if you don't apologize, I'm leaving. And he never apologized. The private investigator actually is the guy that found you, and I'm the guy that paid him. Do you think Perry ever said anything about giving me the money back? He is a scumbag. He is as low of a piece of shit as you're ever going to find. I mean, Tom, seriously, what kind of person, the only thing on his resume for making money is through the government and a disability scam because of 2 accidents? What kind of person does that? I'll tell you, the host of the Scary Perry and Tom show, that's who does it. Scumbags like that the only way they can get money is by ripping off the fucking government. $6,200 because he ran into some other car and he made it look like somebody else. He is a scumbag.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm on the phone now.
You sound like
it's
Perry.
Perry.
Perry, how are
$6,000.
you?
You trying to say that trying to tell me that my Toyota truck was a piece of shit? You fucking fat, despicable, ungrateful, dishonest, unloyal pile of garbage. My truck was a piece of shit. How dare you say my truck was a piece of shit? I kept it up like fucking crazy. And you announcing how much money I made by getting paid off from my insurance company for my truck is none of your motherfucking business.
I know
you
it's
motherfucking
not.
piece of shit.
I was just having a conversation with Tom.
No, that's no conversation. That's getting into my personal fucking business. My
Well, we
private,
both know you.
private motherfucking business. You have no right knowing these fucking things. You got a cocksucker named what's that fucking guy's name?
Who are you talking about?
The computer scam artist. You're a fucking friend on the internet that likes to fucking scam everybody.
Hey, by the way,
Don't
there are
know.
a couple of things that you made incorrectly. First of all, I've lost 35 pounds. People online are talking about what a fat
You
slob
lost
you
how
are.
many pounds? You gained
35
how many pounds?
Oh, that's funny. No. I lost 35 pounds. You are a fat, disgusting Italian piece of shit. That's what you are. And your car was a piece of garbage. And that's good because here you are driving a piece of shit and you're a piece of shit. I go to New York to try to help you and your gay lover over there, Tom.
Tom
you
Brennan
say that
is not gay. He's not a gay lover. You are involved with these flaming faggots like this JQA cocksucker who's the gay lover rapist.
Oh, come
who
on,
fucking
dude.
kidnapped Brennan.
I know Tom's
drop,
into
drop
Morrissey.
The subject, drop the subject. Drop the fucking motherfucking subject.
Then don't bring it up.
Tom.
Hey, fuck you, you scumbag.
This is a very
Tom.
immoral conversation.
Hey, fuck you. That's exactly what I said. Fuck you. You're so stupid, Perry. You are so stupid. Hey, Tom, let me ask you something. Who came and rescued you? Was it the private investigator or was it Perry who refused to go? What was it this time, Perry? Last time it was because you couldn't get a passport. Why didn't you come with me this time? I offered you a first-class airfare. I offered you a nice place when we stayed there. You fucking didn't come because you don't give a shit.
Because I don't have a passport. What?
It was in New York, scumbag.
I'm not going anywhere with you again after the disrespecting, fucking immoral, despicable, hateful treatment you did to me in Chicago. After the disrespectful, immoral, hateful treatment you did to me in Salt Lake City. I'm never going anywhere with you again, you piece of shit. So fuck you and your despicable fucking family and your despicable fucking show and your hateful, immoral way of life.
This isn't helping me. This isn't helping me.
Tom,
No.
Tom
Hey,
calls
Tom.
you for what happened to Tom.
I'll continue talking to Tom. How about when I went to New York to protect you, Tom? I fucking got you out of there. I paid my fucking money, and your fucking lowlife gay fucking client there, fucking Perry Caramello.
Happy, yeah.
Gay.
I'm a happy guy.
No, you're
sure.
not.
But I'm not a fucking faggot like you and your fucking faggot-ass friend, JQA, and your
He's not my
faggot-ass
friend.
Walter Malinsky.
He's not gay.
Because this is all new information. See, the version I heard from Perry was that he kind of made you go to New York to take care of things.
Oh, my God. He was crying after the show. He's a sissy boy. He didn't do a thing. He didn't want to go there. And you know what?
Fuck yourself, you cow-faced motherfucker. You
Man.
fucking despicable, immoral, hateful motherfucker. Talk to Tom.
Tom, as I was trying to say, he is a fat, greasy fucking Italian. Look what happens with Italians. His hero, Marlon Brando, fucking Richard Pryor. Did you hear that?
The story about Marlon Brando and Richard Pryor, that's bullshit. I don't believe it. Italians are not faggots.
Richard Pryor's wife saw it happening. So what are you going to say now?
I never said Marlon Brando is my hero. Never said Marlon Brando is my hero. He was one of my favorite actors. I never mentioned Marlon Brando as my hero.
You always would say, who's the best Italian ever? You'd always say Mario Andretti. Then you'd say Marlon Brando.
I never said stuff like that.
I've got tape of it, Tom. I've got tape of it.
Maybe I did, all right? Maybe I did. The best Italians ever? Look, there's so many of them that I can't think of all of them. They might have been fucking drugged up one day and may have done something stupid. Maybe Marlon Brando was in a catch-22 situation, just like I was in a catch-22 situation back in 1992. I had no way out.
You had no way out of
and
what?
You know what happened to me, and I'm not talking about it anymore.
What do you mean?
I mean, just like you picking me up at the Comedy Store in the belly room in a bear hug and fucking putting your lips all over my face.
Oh,
like
my God. That's the way you look at that thing? Are you serious?
That's exactly what you did.
Oh, my God. Everybody talks about you kissing me. For the longest time, people thought you were in love with me. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on,
I would
dude.
never kiss another man.
I remember
ever kiss another man. It's spiritually wrong. It's scripturally wrong. It's immoral and demeaning. It's absolutely against the teachings of Jehovah God. And I would never go down that road. I don't even want to talk anymore.
Tom, I'm supposed to be talking to you.
Tom's so girl.
Well, this thing just went really off the rails here because I thought you guys were actually working together to help me, but it doesn't seem like that happened at all.
Not at all. He is the worst. He lies to you. I would watch him.
Fucking lie like you do.
I think he's in love with you.
Well, let me tell you something about Perry. Perry doesn't lie. He forgets. There's a big difference.
Thank you.
Hey, by the way, Tom, did you see when Shaun White won the Olympic gold medal?
I'll be honest with you, Don. I haven't really been following the Olympic coverage. I'm still trying to get, my bearings here and, adjust to everything. It's been a really rough week.
Okay, watch this. When he wins, they have this video where Shaun White is with his family, and in that group, there's Mole.
Really?
Really, Perry. So he's there partying with Shaun White.
Oh, God. Why the fuck is Mole at the Olympics?
Why do you think he's at the Olympics? He's a popular person who's nice to people. The complete opposite of you.
He's not an extreme sports guy like I am.
Mole's a huge snowboarder, but you know that. He's asked you to go snowboard numerous times.
He knows how to snowboard. I saw him in the half pipe. But why can't I be at the Olympics?
You just answered your own question. Tom, he's unprofessional. He's in love with you, and he's very jealous of John Quincy Adams, so he's going to come from
I'm not in love with Tom Brennan. Tom Brennan is Tom Brennan is trying to help out my career.
Tom, I can't help you. Please. I don't know what I get out of this. I keep having to argue.
It sounds like you already have helped me. And I'd like you to help me further. And in return, I'll do anything for you. I'll help you if you need anything.
All right, let's do this. Convince Perry to sell me a skateboard company.
Impossible.
Impossible is not a word in my dictionary.
Look, I just re-registered my company today. Okay?
Oh, great. I'll buy it from you. I'm already offering $150. I'm willing to go up.
$150?
Yes.
For a company?
Yes.
Blow out your fucking ass.
Perry.
Try $1,000,000 and $150.
Who's going to pay $1 million for that? You don't even make money on it. When's the last time you even sold a skateboard? Oh, I see what you're doing. You're reinvesting the scam money that you got back into your business.
Scam money?
It doesn't work. It never works.
Scam money?
The money you got for the fake disability thing that you're going through.
You're trying
The
to say
accident.
my disability incident is fake?
Okay, let's just change the subject. I don't want to talk about this.
From an old
Okay.
lady on the wrong side of the freeway.
Okay,
Almost
we've heard that was an
killed.
actress.
That was fake.
I'm not saying
And
that.
then-
I'm
and then
saying
we were at it
this
again,
last one.
Just this last December, and that was fake. My truck was totaled, and you call that fake?
You got $6,200, and you're probably going to get more. So I think that what you're doing is you're taking that money and you're reinvesting it in your business, and I think that's smart. But I'm still willing to buy it. You come back with a fair
It's not
offer.
for sale. Talk to Tom Brennan, because Tom Brennan has something way more important than trying to
Okay,
buy my
can I just talk
skateboard
to
company
Tom?
off of me.
Can I just talk to Tom then, please?
Talk to Tom.
Please? Okay.
Yes.
Tom.
Yeah, I'm here.
I've raised my offer for a skateboard company $175. Make it happen.
You ungrateful, despicable,
I'm ungrateful?
evil bastard.
I go to
you're
New York.
Ungrateful.
Okay, then what's the deal with when I go to New York, you start fucking bad-mouthing me and threatening me that you're going to do all these things if
I never
somebody's not
badmouthed you or threatened you.
Look at your text messages to me and you tell me what you said. You lying piece of shit.
I don't remember, stooge.
Well, of course, I'm a stooge. Saying things like you're going to go to the press and tell everybody that I helped out in a kidnapping. You are garbage,
I did say
dude.
something like that.
Yeah, you did. I know you did.
I remember. Right. Yeah.
Wait, Perry, you actually said that?
Hey! I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh well. Oh, I didn't realize
I'm very sorry.
Well,
Because you
you know
helped
what?
out. You helped save Tom Brennan, and I'm very sorry for making that comment. The threats that I made were not serious threats. Okay, I wasn't making the threats. Look, I was honored. You know, when you said you're gonna help me out and get Tom back, I was honored. Seriously honored to hear you just immediately come to your toes and say, look, I'm going to New York anyway. I'm going to get Tom back for you. Don't worry about it. And I was just like, whoa, I'm glad. I'm really glad. Excuse me. I'm really glad that Tom Barris is going to help me out this way.
Yeah. And how did you thank me?
I don't remember.
By threatening me. And I said, if you don't apologize, I'm not going to help anymore. I'm leaving. And that's what I did.
I'm sorry.
Wait, so can I just can I just ask a question? So Perry was making these threats while I was in this horrible situation?
Yes.
No.
Oh my God, Perry! Why is this the first I'm hearing of this?
The threats were, if you don't find Tom Brennan, I'm going to announce to the press that you're involved with this homosexual that's kidnapped Tom. That was the threat.
Yeah, I know what the threat was.
I apologize for this. How many times more do I have to apologize for this? Don, would you be nice about this? I'd never look. I don't want to start any more problems. Well, what I said about you not finding Tom, you know, I might have been a little haughty. One of the main reasons why I was freaking out about Tom Brennan being kidnapped and stuff. Look, Tom Brennan has my computer hard drives for my new computer. And if he's going to be kidnapped again like he was before and be taken away for fucking 9 months like he was before, that means I'm going to be without a new computer another 9 fucking months. I can't deal with that. That's why I kind of lost my mind and did things without thinking before saying anything, because I sometimes lose my mind and I start doing stuff and saying things that I don't know what I'm saying, and I start talking without thinking.
Well, now that I hear that, I understand completely, and I guess I don't blame you for the way you acted. And I'd actually like to say that I'm sorry to you and to you, Tom. I should have stayed in New York.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don Barris, dude.
Yes.
I'm speechless. I'm seriously speechless.
Why?
Well, because you apologized to me, and I never expected it.
I didn't know that he had your hard drives. That's like
Yeah,
kinda
that's
crazy.
what that's what Tom has. He's got the
Well,
brain.
anyway.
He's got the he's got my real brains. Okay.
He's got the brains of Scary Perry, huh?
Yeah, he's got my real brains.
Let's not forget what's really important here. I mean, that's really
my computer.
Yeah, that's really the bottom line about
He's
everything.
got my real brains.
Can I just tell you what just happened there? And sometimes magic happens. Perry just wrote a classic bit.
A what?
Goes through this whole thing. You just wrote a comedy bit.
I don't see
here's the
comedy
bit.
in this.
Okay, here's what the comedy is. You're talking about, hey, my publicist and dear friend was recently kidnapped. Here I am. All I keep thinking, hey, he's got my computer. That's the Scary Perry real brains.
Yeah, I mean, like the brains of your computer.
Yeah, right, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the
funny.
real brains
You got to
are
write
the brains of my computer.
You have to write that down, and you do it as Scary Perry, and it's gonna be funny as shit.
Yeah, if I word it right.
I now understand why you did what you did. But Perry, can I ask you one thing, please?
Go ahead.
Would you admit about your disability scams? I mean, it's so
not a
obvious.
scam. What do you call a scam when I was in a coma for 3 weeks, hospitalized for 3 months? That's not a scam.
Okay.
There's nothing. There's no scam there. I was nearly killed when I was 16.
Okay, I saw
Then
the
in my
video.
truck. Then in my truck.
Perry, may I talk? May I talk?
You saw what video?
I saw the video where you ran off the road and you ran over all those kids. And I'm telling you, it looked like you hurt more people.
That video was so masked and so made up, it was disgusting.
I read an article, and this you can either say is true or not. I read an article that did an interview with the actress that was the old woman that went down the wrong side of the street. And they talked about how the whole thing was a scam, and it was like a whole very orchestrated type thing.
There was no actress on the wrong side of the freeway when I was 16 years old.
What about the one that you just got into? Where it's a 3-car pileup. You got $6,200 for your damn truck, and that's like unbelievable. That thing was a piece of shit when you really think about it. But how many miles did it have on it?
My truck was in great condition.
How many miles?
Over 200,000.
Over 200,000.
And it was amazing. I kept the truck clean. It was drivable. There was nothing wrong with my truck.
Okay, but what kind of truck? It was a Toyota what?
4x4, extra cab.
Oh, really? Yeah, those were never very good in the first place.
They were very good, but they were Toyotas.
When I saw that you had that, I remember reading an article, looking it up in Consumers Reports, the year that truck came out, and they basically, in this article, said it was a piece of shit.
Yeah. Lie again.
You were driving on borrowed time for a long time with that piece of garbage. And I'm just saying that.
It was not a piece of garbage. It was a good truck.
You think it was worth $6,200?
It was worth more than that.
What was the year?
It was a 94.
So 94 Toyota 4x4 with over 200,000 miles on it.
Yeah, in excellent condition.
It's not in excellent condition.
It was in excellent condition.
No, it wasn't.
Now it's a junk.
It was junk then. It ran.
Oh,
now it doesn't run.
Look. No, it's not. It was not junk then. I kept it in fabulous condition. It was in 100% drivable condition. It was a junk because you were jealous that I had two vehicles. Now that I'm down to my mom's car.
If the truck was so wonderful, why didn't you use your mom's Corolla in this scam?
Number one, it was not a scam. I went and put gas in my truck. I was driving my truck home, and I got rear-ended.
True or false, okay? And be honest. When you were in the accident, you were immediately handed a card of a lawyer that would represent you. True or false?
True.
And did he get you $6,200 and you're waiting for another payment? True or false?
It's none of your business how much money I got. One, and I don't know what the second question was. What was the second question?
Number one, this was a true or false question, and you answered it with something besides a true or false. You got $6,200, and you may be getting more for injuries, and you've had to go to the doctor a few times to fake the injury a little bit.
And I'm not faking nothing.
True or false?
It's true.
Okay, so
And
you've been
I'm still
scamming.
going to therapy.
Right. What do you think you're going to get financially from that?
Who knows?
Are you thinking over 10?
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm
20?
going to get.
Over 50?
Look, I have no idea how much I will get.
Are you serious? Over $100,000 on this?
It would be nice.
What would you do with $100,000 if you got that?
I don't know.
I think what you should do with the money, honestly, if it was up to me, I think you should invest in the Scary Perry and Tom B show.
If it comes in at the right time, maybe I will.
So let's say that they pay $250,000. What's going to be your first move with the Scary Perry and Tom show?
Oh, God. Tom B.
By the way, the second test one, how do you think people responded to that?
I have no idea.
They thought it was terrible. So I would like to see what you do with it. I'd really like to see what you do with this. Who's the last woman you made love to?
It's wrong to fornicate.
Not when it's done right.
And commit adultery. But I would like to say the last woman that I can remember being with was my Linda.
How long ago was Linda?
2009.
2000? Are you serious?
Yes.
That's 9 freaking years.
I know.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And you jerk off to weird shit, man. You must be going crazy.
Perry's waiting for a pretty witness to come along.
I'm waiting for the right Jehovah's Witness sister and for the right time to find this right sister to be dedicated and get baptized. Well, not get baptized, but I mean, that is a dedicated baptized witness that will, come into my life and be my other half.
I have a feeling that's going to be a long time.
Yeah, I do too. I might not find a wife in this wicked system of things. I might have to wait until Jehovah's Paradise Kingdom.
Is that what they tell you over there in the club?
It's not a freaking club, you monkey.
There's going to be a lot more options in the new system. There's going to be a lot more people to choose from.
And you believe this, Tom? You really believe this?
Everybody will be resurrected that passed away.
Wholeheartedly. I mean, you're going to be able to interact with all of your dead friends and relatives and even dead celebrities that you'd like to meet. They're going to come back too.
So you could meet Marilyn Monroe?
Absolutely.
Sure.
This is what they tell your people?
It's in the Bible.
It says in the Bible that you can meet movie stars.
No, it doesn't say in the Bible that you can meet movie stars. It says in the Bible that everybody that has died will be resurrected.
Ridiculous.
Don, I think you need a Bible study conductor. I think you'd be a lot happier.
Definitely.
Tom.
He needs an elder.
I understand why Perry does it. He's a hopeless human being. You have a brain. You've done things. Why are you just a sheep?
I don't look at it that way, Don. I look at it as not being a sheep. I look at it as being enlightened. When I studied the truth, thank God the truth came into my life and it came in at the exact right time, it opened a lot of doors for me. And thankfully I had Perry as my spiritual brother to carry me along the way. But Perry is really my spiritual rock. He's my spiritual brother. If it wasn't for him, being a witness and keeping me with it and telling me to read the truth book, telling me to seek out my local Kingdom Hall, telling me to seek out an elder, I wouldn't be seeking baptism as I am right now. I mean, obviously it's got pushed back a couple of times because of, various things. And I'm sure this last incident is not going to help my cause any.
They don't even give you a membership card yet?
Yeah, look, there's no membership cards to be for being a Jehovah's Witness.
Then how can you tell if a guy's a Jehovah's Witness or not? They could just say they are?
Because they're not immoral. If you find someone who's not, consumed by immorality, the chances are that's a witness.
Exactly.
Okay, let me ask you this. Immoral stuff would be like going online and masturbating to women, correct? Or men or whatever. So anybody who does that is being immoral.
They're not getting into the new system, right, Perry?
Well, he's trying to say that stuff that I've done in my past.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's what he's trying to get at.
You saw through that, Perry?
Yeah, of course I saw through that, Don.
Perry, you cannot get anything past you, man.
Thank you.
That's why he's baptized and I'm not.
I've been around the true religion since I was 6 years old. Okay? The year that my mom and dad split up.
Was there ever a point that you thought, my God, is this the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life?
No.
Okay. Tom, I hope I helped you. I really tried. Is there anything else you might need from me?
No, Don, you were a great help. I mean, you put pieces of this puzzle together.
Hey, Tom?
Yes, Don.
Goodbye. Well, that's it. Maybe one day we'll put a Best of Simply Don, the podcast, and maybe we'll put all this material together so you can have it in one place and you can follow the whole thing. But it was a nice episode. True or false, Mary Jane?
Absolutely. I think it's a nice trilogy.
You seem very sad.
Why would you say that?
You want to do Mary Jane's top 10 list, don't you?
I think that it's the least I could do. It's mandatorily expected by all my fans.
Let's do a Mary Jane's top 10 list. We've got to make some time for that. And today, here it is, Mary Jane's top 10 more reasons why Perry will end up in hell. Number 10.
Fake disability scheme.
Good one. Number 9.
His online torment between religion and porn.
Oh, because he's always saying that he's so moral, yet he's constantly on the porn. Yeah, that's a good one. Number 8.
People see through his Auburn dye job.
Yeah, okay. Number 7.
His confusion of who is in charge.
Number 6.
Even though he said he's great, he's an even worse husband than he is a father.
Number 5.
His belief in a crazy religion.
Number 4.
Perry denies his best friendship with Mole.
Number 3.
He lied about his co-worker's death just so he could kiss him on stage in front of a live audience.
Number 2.
He's never denied being gay, though.
And here it is, the number 1, the top honcho, the biggest reason why on Mary Jane's top 10 more reasons why Perry will end up in hell. This is number 1.
On more than one occasion, he has threatened to physically harm me, and Mary Jane doesn't deserve that. Thank you.
No, she doesn't. There it is. Mary Jane's top 10 list. I'm actually very glad we have that on there. Not only do you have a beautiful coat, you have shiny red nail polish on, don't you?
Yes, thank you.